Good morning, everybody. おはようございます、皆さん。かもしれないし right here. And thanks for dropping by. Today is a translating stream, I guess. It's been a while since we had one of these. How y'all doing? Yahoo. Good morning. おはようございます。Screw you, Louise. You're gonna do this every time. You're gonna do this every time. ございますじゃない。ございますです。Hey, Lo, what's up? It's been a while since we did one of these. I really wanted to get back into them. I mean, gaming is great and all, but I feel like this is shit. I knew I forgot something. Don't worry about it. Not this either. Don't worry about it. God damn it. No, not that. Wait, no. This. Yes. Here we go. Yura, good morning. How you doing? Why are you saying thank you? Why are you saying thank you? All right. Well, it's been a while. How long has it been since we last did this? You gotta be shitting me, man. You gotta be shitting me. Seriously? December 30th. You gotta be shitting me. Seriously? Holy crap. It's been a whole month. That can't be it. What was the last one we did? December 22nd. Oh my god, he's even worse than I thought. Oh my god. Oh dear. So yeah. So we're back here and doing this again. Let's go over what happened last time because I'm sure everybody just forgot. I thought she was just to change layout for a moment. No. This is Amazon Kindle. I mean, it's not like it's a problem showing this, honestly. I mean, this is a properly published book. This, right? It's properly published. You can buy it on Amazon if you want to. Oh shit! I lost my place. Oh, I shouldn't have clicked it. I lost my place. God damn it. You can buy this on Amazon. You know, technically, you can buy this also on Amazon. Where's the fourth one? You can buy this one too. This is the fourth one. Yeah, go buy it on Amazon. Support Hamui Sensei, right? It's a Japanese version. I can't wait to introduce her. She's awesome. Look, she has like silver hair and like golden eyes, which is like okay, like which one do you guys prefer? Silver hair and golden eyes or silver hair and red eyes? Because both are pretty good. I remember like when Sakamata Chloe debuted, like she had the mask on at the start, right? And I was like I was there with the guys in the MChat server, and then like V was like, if she has red eyes, I will die, you know? And she took off the mask and it was red eyes, and he was like so that was pretty fun. But gold eyes is pretty cool too, I think. And yeah, but anyways. So that's hell mode, and this is Amazon. So yeah, that's that. But that's not what we're here to do. That's not what we're here to do today. Let's go back to Secret Org. Last time, let me see. Mad scientists die if they don't. I don't know about this title, man. Let's say like cackling is crucial to mad scientists to sustain life. Okay, hold on. Let's why not both? You can't have someone. Well, heterochromia are you thinking of? Like silver hair and like one side gold eyes, and one side red eyes. Oh, that's good. Okay. Let's let's think about this. Let's sort of reword this, because I don't like that this is in a negative. I don't like that the sentence is sort of a negative here, right? Like, mad scientists die if they don't cackle. Let's think about the word breathing. The word breathing, right? How would you describe breathing in regards to being alive? What would you say? So this is sort of like a description of exactly how it works. But like, give me your best phrase that describes how crucial breathing is to you being alive. Try that. Give that to me in the comments. And then after that, then we will replace the word breathing with the word cackling, because that is basically the concept here. That's basically what it's going for here, right? Mad scientist は高割れしないと死ぬ。Yellow eyes are very nice. I always end up choosing the color palette with yellow gold eyes when making a waifu on Waifu Labs. I agree. Well, I mean, gold eyes are like nice as a concept, but I mean, like, I imagine it'd be pretty weird to see someone with gold eyes in real life. I mean, then again, it would be weird to see someone with red eyes in real life. So, so I guess that doesn't really apply. But yeah. And let's see. So we're at chapter 4. So the Dark Secret Organization Tsukuyomi was the parent body of an underground syndicate composed of strangers, the cumulative term for those who illegally entered Japan or are illegally overstaying their visa, living in Tokyo. Okay, so this over. So we went back and sort of reintroduced Tsukuyomi, the Dark Secret Organization. It's composed of strangers, so basically those who are illegally overstaying in Japan, blah blah blah, and Tsukuyomi is sort of controlling the underground world in basically all of Japan by now, right? It started off as a place just to help those strangers who don't have a place to live, don't have work, and stuff like that. It started by Tsukimori Tsuyoshi, who is a philanthropist and a super buff macho guy. Few people normally compare their needs to breathing. Yes, that is correct, but I asked for a proper phrase, like a proper title-esque phrase that will sort of like explains how breathing is crucial to living, right? Something to replace this. Like if you would replace this with breathing, it would be humans die if... Why is it this font? Why is it this font? Why you do this to me? Humans die if they don't breathe, which is true, which is also a valid way of putting it, yes? But it doesn't really have punch, right? This way of putting it doesn't really have punch. I need a better way of putting it. Okay, let me see. And so this is basically going over what happened in volume 3. So now we're in volume 6, right? So volume 3, Tsukuyomi. So the organization is called Tsukimori-gumi. Why is there no Tsukimori-gumi? Huh? It didn't actually mention Tsukimori-gumi by name. But okay, well, so that's their Yakuza organization. They were about to be crushed by the other Yakuza, and then the main character Sago came and helped awaken the superpowers sleeping within the core members. And this is his alias at the time, right? And so they wiped out the enemy's Yakuza organization, absorbed its remains, and took its power, right? And okay, so now Tsukuyomi is sort of working for the government, doing their dirty work, controlling the society's darker aspects, basically. Basically, it's sort of like a necessary evil kind of thing. They are better than the alternative, right? So then these are the 4 main members. The 4 core members of Tsukuyomi were Tsukimori Tsuyoshi, the Oyabun with the power to strengthen himself, who was now wheelchair bound. I think we need to add now because he wasn't when he started, right? Miyama Kyosuke, right? Yeah. I don't know why there was an H there. The captain with the power to attack with sound. Christina Najin, the girl with the power of psychometry. And Linalia Babanyan, the engineer and advisor from another world. And then blah 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 blah. So it's explaining what it is basically. And now here it is explaining how Tsukuyomi earns its money, right? Louise, why you make it so long? Without cackling, the mad scientist dies. Without cackling. Let me see. Without breathing, humans die. I would say no. Because, again, it is still negative. It's still negative. When I say negative, what I mean is, like, without breathing, humans die, right? So, but no, I want something that's positive, because positive usually packs more of a punch with this sort of thing, right? By positive, I mean something like breathing is crucial for maintaining life functions for humans or something like that. So obviously this is absolutely terrible, but I guess this is sort of like my homework for you guys throughout the stream. Keep thinking about this. Partly because I'm too lazy to think about it, and I'm just joking. Well, half joking. Half joking. The other half is I thought, this would be like an interesting thing, an interesting sort of exercise for you guys to sort of like engage yourself with the material when you're watching, so that you're not just only watching. So I guess. Mad scientists are only animate when they cackle. So animate would not be appropriate, because animate you can be dead but animated, right? Like zombies are basically animated but they're dead. So animate would not be the right word. Mad scientists are only alive when they cackle. It's actually pretty good. It's actually pretty good. Alive when they cackle. This is actually pretty good. Let's see if anyone can get like a one that's even better. But this is the one to top now, okay? This is the one to top. All right, let me see where we are in the text. Shinogi wa taki ni wataru. これですね。Tsukuyomi earned its money from a large variety of sources. まず比較的まっとうなところでは放置された農業地を買い叩き、農業を、 Oh. Oh. Come on. 農業を営んでいる。登録されている土地の居住者。居住者と実際の、居住者が全然違っていたりするが、まともな方だ。後継者不足に悩む高齢の業師たちに男手を派遣、リハビリのバリバリの不法労働したりもしている。このあたりの地盤のおかげで、つくよみの食料事情はいい。One of the more respectable ways involve members buying abandoned farmland at dirt prices and working. Buying and working. So I can't say buying and working abandoned farmland at dirt cheap prices, right? So this is what's making it, what is forcing me to separate the term buying and working. Because normally we'll be buying and working abandoned farmland. But because there's dirt cheap prices here, so we can't, dirt cheap prices doesn't apply to working the land. So we had to separate this out. It's sort of like a math equation, I suppose. Let me see, what is this? Cackling is vital to mad scientists. This one I don't like as much. Because why don't I like it as much? The reason being, the main focus of this phrase is mad scientists, right? Mad scientists should be the subject, and this is the action. The action is the secondary thing. I don't know the proper terms for this. So, the focus must be on mad scientists, whereas in this one, the focus is on cackling. So, cackling is vital to mad scientists. So the focus is on cackling. So this one I don't like as much. Mad scientists are full of life when they cackle. Again, not as good because that implies that they can be less full of life, which is not the point of this thing. This is, if they don't cackle, they die. It's sort of like, if you don't breathe, you die. You don't say humans are full of life when they breathe, you know. You know what? Let's keep this on the screen. This seems like a fun thing. I don't know why I'm doing this. This is honestly just an idea that randomly came to mind. Exercise. Okay. Okay, let me see. Where are we? ついに完成した。Okay, that's later. That's later. Okay, we're back here. バレバレ不法と収納不法収Okay, there's something wrong with this apply thingy. There's something wrong with this thingy. 不法収納 OK。この辺りの千葉のおかげで月読みの食料事情はいい。This is a rather minor offense in a large scheme of things. Furthermore, some of the guys also headed out to sea with fishermen in need of elderly. The old guard was headed out to sea with 高齢の業師たち。観光齢advanced age, old age. Well, it basically means they're old, right? It's like old fishermen with old. Let's just say old, whatever. With old fishermen in need of lacking successors. Thanks to these. この辺りの翅膀 That's not it. That's not it. I don't actually know what 翅膀 is. The foundation. So this constitutes the base of Tsukuyomi's income, right? So thanks to having this as a backup, or thanks to this forming the foundation. Only when they cackle is a mad scientist truly alive. Again, not quite right. Because it sort of implies that mad scientists can be less alive. Again. Because the way this title in Japanese is structured, it asks for it just goes all the way with the oomph, right? Basically it's saying that if they don't do it, they would die. So the way I put it earlier is, again, replace the words mad scientist with the word human, and replace the word cackle with breathing. So see if it works, right? If you replace it and you go, only when they breathe is a human truly alive, then again, it just doesn't work, right? You need to breathe. If you don't breathe, you die. So, again, honestly, I'm saying I'm pretty happy with this one. So it's more like if you think you can top this one, then feel free. But again, also I don't mind all the attempts, because this is sort of what this stream is for, right? If it doesn't work, I'll explain to you why it doesn't work, and hopefully that sort of helps you with engage with the material a bit more. Mad scientists need to cackle in order to live. Not as good. I like the fact that you're learning. This one does have mad scientists as the main topic, and it includes the sort of like do or die thing, but it's not as punchy as this previous one. This previous one is punchier, because sort of like How to explain why? Mad scientists are only alive when they cackle. That's sort of like... I don't know. In order to is not an expression authors like to use too frequently. That is true. That is true. The reason why, that's an interesting thing to bring up. The reason why is because the word "in order to" is used to explain things, right? And as an author, you explain things just like this. Like you can put like an entire paragraph explaining things, right? So you don't need the word "in order to." In order to is sort of more of a spoken word, because when you're speaking and you're explaining something, then you use it a bit more. So yeah. So that is an interesting thing to point out. Current best. You know what? I'm just gonna put, which I'm already pretty happy with. You know? Thanks to these two. I'm sort of stuck between how starting the sentence as "thanks to" and these two. Let me see. Okay, let's take this to the very end, right? この辺りの芝のおかげでつくよみの食の事情はいい。Thanks to these income sources, let's say, Tsukuyomi did not have much to worry about. Had, again, that was negative, we want to make it positive, had was pretty well off. I like that much better. Was pretty well off. 食料事情 food wise. Nope, should do it here instead. Food situation. How's the food situation where you live? The improvement of food situation. Obviously, this is not a correct translation because it's missing the word "the" there, right? So obviously, it's just not reliable. This one is not a reliable sentence. This said food situation after war. Supply of green onions varied from one season to another, and instead of this, cabbage, which was cheap and available through the year, cabbage, which was cheap and available through the year, came to be used in later years. Bean sprouts were also used. Not very helpful. It's pretty well off. When it came to food. There we go. So much new knowledge. I serve to please. Is that the phrase? I'm not sure if that's the phrase. I please to serve. No, hold on. hold on. I serve to please. Is that right? I serve to please. Okay, there it is. What does I serve to please means? To give satisfaction, pleasure, or contentment to a person, make or cause a person to be glad. Why are these the same? Oh, because this is the correct. This is the one that they decided on. Oh well, whatever. Anyways, these two income sources. Yeah, okay, no, I'm pretty happy with this one. Okay, next. 少し怪しいしのぎになると、舐めると刺激的な気分になれる脱法蜂蜜や、密輸された未確認、未認可の植物から生成した高純度カレー粉を高値で売りさばいたりしている。密造酒の、醸造もしていて、東京近郊の高級レストランや酒場で極めて高い評価を得ている。天の岩戸でも仕入れている。For the slightly less respectable ways, let's go. Slightly less respectable ways involved selling. How do we do this? Dappo. Did we just do dappo as dappo? Random number. Pick a random. Yeah, there we go. You saw my email address. So dappo. Ooh, it is. We did do it as is. And then we put like a long ass footnote. Yeah, okay, sure. We can put the same footnote. It involves selling dappo honey. Which a lick of which刺激的な気分。Nope. Stimulating. Yeah, okay, let's go stimulating, right? Like, involves selling. How should we phrase this? So this is 舐める, right? 舐めると刺激的な気分. So 舐める means to lick. Excuse me. 舐める means to lick. 刺激的 means, well, stimulating. And 気分 is sort of how you're feeling, right? So it helps you feel stimulated. You know what they're talking about. You know what they're talking about. And this is dappo. Hachimitsu is honey, right? So here, so dappo honey, to remind those who forgot, right? So dappo honey is a play on dappo habu, which is dappo herb. So that's herb. So dappo habu is similar to synthetic marijuana. As this article puts it, dappo habu is a quasi-legal mix of herbs laced with chemical compounds that pack a narcotic punch. The chemists who made it managed to play a legal cat-and-mouse game, tweaking the molecular makeup of the active ingredients whenever a previous strain was banned. Tinkering in the lab would allow the new variant to slip under the legal radar again for a time, hence the term loophole herb. Okay. Dappo honey. Which users licked to get stimulated. Which users like to get high? I feel like using get high is a bit on the nose, right? Because here he doesn't. The author doesn't use get high, right? It's just stimulating. Which users got stimulated from with it, like, you know what? Let's just go stimulated. It's so weird. It's so weird. 密輸された未認可の植物から生成した高純のカレコナを。And curry powder. With the high purity. I'm not familiar with the terms related to drugs. High purity cocaine. How do people phrase this? High purity cocaine. Okay, purity of street level. See, this is why my search results are fucked. Okay, this is why my search results. I have to look up random shit all the time. Like, high purity cocaine seems to be the way that they're phrasing this, right? Okay, so and high purity cocaine powder made of plants. Smuggled plants that had yet to be FDA approved, government approved. Okay, let's use semicolons. Did you know? I think I might have talked about this before. I probably have talked about this before, but semicolons can be used in lieu of commas, right? Especially in the list, where like each item on the list, there are like commas in the item, in the phrases, right? It's a list of phrases, and when there's a comma in the list, then you can use this, the semicolon, to sort of serve as like a superior comma, right? Slightly less respectable ways involve selling double honey, which users licked to get stimulated. This would be a comma, right? And high purity curry powder made of smuggled plants that have yet to be government approved. Right. So it's a list because then here is. I was gonna make a list because here they're talking about mitsuzoshu, which is sort of moonlighting. So they're making illegal alcohol. But I think we can illicitly brewed alcohol moonshine. There we go. But the author splits up in a different sentence here, so I think we may be able to do that too. So we might not need this. To use a lick to get stimulated, and yep. They also brewed alcohol illegally. Clean if you want to be hip with the youth. I thought Shigeki taking on Google images, and now I'm not sure what the intentions behind using that word. now your Google preference thingies search thingies are screwed too. Honestly, if you want to be a translator, it's gotta be screwed to some degree or another, man. If it's not screwed, then you're either doing like corporate translation or you're just not doing your job properly. Don't worry, I'm smart enough to not do that on stream. So I don't know if that's an actual question. If it is, I'm gonna answer it as if it is, right? So like what is the intention behind using that term here? The intention is the author is using it to replace the word for getting high. Because the word for getting high would be a bit too on the nose here. Like clearly here, like using like honey and curry powder are being used to sort of represent something, right? And you can sort of imagine what he's representing with these two terms. So in the same way, he's not saying you're getting high off of honey. He's saying that you're getting stimulated off of honey by honey. So yeah, there you go. They also brewed alcohol illegally. All at sky high prices, which was similarly sourced to high-class restaurants within the Tokyo metropolitan area to rave reviews, to wonderful reception, to high reception, to which was 極めて高い評価を得ている。So 極めて高い評価. I mean, we're including the word 評価, right? So this is like very, very high. 極めて高い, very high 評価 review. So it's sort of like rave reviews. I don't know about using the word rave reviews. I feel like it's a bit casual, the term rave reviews, but now I suppose we can go with it. For now, at least. I might think about it again later. 天の岩戸でも仕入れている。Even 天の岩戸 had it on the menu. さらにブラックゾーンに近づくと詐欺師が詐欺で得た金を丸ごと盗んだり、政治家を、汚職ネタで脅して引きずり下ろし、つくよみにとって都合のいい人物にすげえ変えたり、あとは政府からの口に出すのも、はばかれる依頼をこなしたり。To get right up to the legal line. Hold on, I realized I forgot to zoom in for this. This would be easier to see. What if I zoom in a little bit more? Wait, that's a bit too much, isn't it? But yeah, that's too much. Is it? I wonder if I can sort of... I can't specify it, huh? Let's leave it like this. get right up to the legal line. Morigumi members stole money from scam artists, blackmailed corrupt government officials, and brought them down in order so that someone else more convenient for the group could take the position and completed requests that even the government hesitated to verbalize. To ask out loud. Talk about scam artists. Have you guys received the Discord scam messages recently? I got like a fuck ton of pings from all the because you know how I'm in all the I'm in all the servers, right? Like I am in all of the I don't want to show my actual Discord because there's no way to show it without showing other things. But I'm in all of the Hololive Discords. Like I just am in there, and I got a fuck ton of pings from like one from each server, going like, there is a scam going on where like someone will message you and then ask you if you want to test a game for them. I said, this is a scam. Do not download the link that they give you, and blah blah blah. So, which is correct. I've like been reached. I've had people reach out to me like by now maybe 5 times, 7 times, quite a bit. So is a scam. Sorry. Like, do not click on it. Like there was a guy on the LiveTL server who knows programming and stuff. So he told me like, if you get that message, send me the link, and I want to poke around with it. So I sent him the link, and he says like it's sort of like it would like lock down all your information and then force you to pay a ransom. It's ransomware. Force you to pay a ransom to get all your shit back and all that. So it's not just a matter of losing your Discord account, right? So anyways, they've largely stopped. So that's good. That's good. I got a notification about a purchase in Germany the other week, so I'm waiting for my new card. Is that like a scam notification or what? Like what card? What card are you talking about? Is it like a credit card, or is this like a Costco membership card? Perhaps putting the advice to not click on suspicious links in the rules channel is a good idea. Honestly, do I need to? I feel like that's pretty self-obvious though, honestly. And just because I put it as a rule, it's not like it's gonna help anybody, because nobody's gonna keep reading the rules, right? Nobody's gonna wake up in the morning and go like, I'm gonna go to Taishi's channel and reread the rules. That's how I'm gonna start today. That's not it. So it's not it. I don't think it's gonna help. No, just someone stole my debit card info. No, really? Oh dear. Oh, so that's what you meant. So someone in Germany used your card to buy something, so you canceled the card and you're getting a new one issued. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. I'm sorry to hear that. I thought you were like, I got a notification of a purchase in Germany, so somebody bought you something in Germany, and then like it was a card, and then they're sending it to you. Oh dear, that's bad. I hope you didn't lose too much stuff. つくよみはどんな時があっても殺人だけは絶対に行わない。善人を陥れることもしない。No matter what happened, however, つくよみ always maintained the bottom line of not killing anyone. Neither did they sort of like trip someone up, sort of like bring them down or trap them, frame them, basically get them into trouble, right? Neither did they mess. Neither did they mess with. What a better word than mess with. Pester. Beleaguer. It's not as common a word. Neither did they, this, innocent citizens. Right. Neither did they bother innocent citizens. Neither did they. I'll leave it for now. Since I sort of know what I'm gonna put, I know the general image of what I'm gonna put in there, so whatever. I have no access to my money for now. Can't buy lunch. What? Shit! Are you serious? Like, what about dinner then? Are you just not eating in total, in general? Are you not eating at all? Or damn! I have no access to my money. Do you have other people who can give you money? Maybe not give you money, borrow, lend you money. Is that possible? I can't imagine not being able to eat lunch. God damn. 悪によって悪を制す。義徳的なそ場面が強いが、結局は法を蹴り破り、違法な裏取引をして、自腹を私腹を肥やす。私腹を肥やしているに過ぎない。いいか悪いかで言えば間違いなく悪い。しかし、つくよみが消えればもっと悪質な連中が裏社会の覇権を握ってしまうわけで、一種の必要悪であるという、見方もできる。ざっくりまとめれば、つくよみはダークヒーローとか、人狂ヤクザとかそっち系の組織なのだ。This was sobamen. The idea, the concept. The aspect of fighting evil with evil. I have my coworkers who buy me food. Oh, that's good. Oh, that's good. Is that for lunch or for dinner also? Like, are you eating at least 2 meals a day? Because I don't eat 3 meals. I only eat 2 meals also. The mad scientist that dies when they've had that last laugh is worse than what we have so far. The reason being, when you say the mad scientist, it means that you're referring to a certain mad scientist, right? Which in this case of this story works because we only have one mad scientist that we're talking about. But in the context of just translating this line as itself, it doesn't actually work because this is sort of talking about mad scientists in general. This is making a generalization. Mad scientists in general have to cackle, right? If they don't cackle, they die, right? So yeah, and also the last laugh is sort of not correct either because this takawarai is not necessary to have. Having the last laugh means something else. It's a whole different idea, right? To have the last laugh means maybe you're dying, the other person's dying, but you get the last laugh and then you die. You're like, right? So takawarai that's not quite correct. Yeah. So yeah, 2 meals. Don't have time for all 3. That's fine. I only have 2 meals myself. Strong here, but objectively speaking, the group was indeed breaking the law and making illegal trades in order to 私腹は肥やす to line their pockets. Yeah, basically that's the go-to phrase, huh? See, the thing is, 私腹を肥やす means sort of like to line your pockets implies that you already have a lot, and so you're lining your pockets, which means you're getting more and more personal advantage menu. What the fuck? Ladies and gentlemen, machine translation. Personal advantage menu. That's stupid. Breaking the law and making illegal trades but here this group Tsukuyomi, the group that Tsukuyomi leads, Tsukimorigumi, is not rich at all. They're not rich. They're always struggling to make ends meet. Indeed. Let's go benefiting from breaking the law and making illegal trades. Let's put it that way, right? That's a bit better. It doesn't have as strong an implication that there's like wealth being amassed, right? いいか悪いかで言えば間違いなく悪。間違いなく悪い。If press. But at the end of the day, objectively speaking, this was a bad thing to do. This was morally corrupt. It sounds better than a bad thing to do. A bad thing to do sounds more childish, I suppose. Whenever mad scientists don't cackle, they die. マッドサイエンティストは高まりしないと死ぬ。Is it a precise translation? Yes, it would be. But grammar-wise, you would want to use when mad scientists don't cackle, not whenever. Right? 高まりしないと、because whenever implies that there are multiple instances, but I mean, you're saying that they die, so they can't die again and again. It's not like, I forgot to cackle, I die. And then like the next time it's like, I forgot to cackle, I die again, right? That's not how dying works. So it would be when, not whenever. Mad scientists who dies when they stop cackling. That's clearly a joke, so I'm not gonna explain that one. しかし、つくよみが消えればもっと悪質な連中が釈迦の覇権を握ってしまうわけで、however, if つくよみ was to disappear, and even 悪質wicked, pernicious, malignant, malicious. I think I'll go malicious. I like malicious. Malicious. Wonderful word. Malicious. And even more malicious group would fill the vacuum. Would take its place. As such, it was a form of necessary evil, so to speak. Try looking up cackling in a thesaurus. Every synonym feels weaker than cackle. Yeah, cackle is pretty up there. Cackle is pretty up there. It's hard to top cackle. Right, like here. Giggle. Laugh is just laugh. Laugh is the basic word, right? Snicker. Again, it's not cackling. Snicker is chuckle. Titters. Chortles. Okay, why am I doing this? Basically, cackle has a very unique meaning, which doesn't really have an exact synonym for. All of these mean different things, right? And then so when you're translating, if you don't want to sound normal and just use laugh, sort of go through all these other ones, see if there's one that suits what your character is doing more. Cackles are like anyways. ざっくりまとめれば、つくよみはダークヒーローと、とか、人狂ヤクザとかそっち系の、組織なんだ。put simply, つくよみ was an organization seemed more like was basically a dark hero. Tsukuyomi. The organization of Tsukuyomi was more like a dark hero or like what is this? Jinkyo Yakuza. I know like when I see this, immediately I think of the Yakuza games, so that's sort of what it is, right? Chivalric Yakuza, I suppose, or just chivalric Yakuza. There we go. The source suggests a horse laugh. Now I'm horse laughing. Sort of like that. 前置きが長くなったが、未来人イベントはそんな闇の秘密結社つくよみの本拠地、東京と、某所にある月森邸から始まる。前置き。You know, this is entirely unrelated, right? The preface was a bit long, but so this is unrelated. But last night, Yura did like a Mahjong stream, right? And I popped in for like a little bit, and I realized that, I mean, it shouldn't be surprising, but like there are quite a lot of similarities between Hong Kong and Japanese Mahjong. I mean, there's still a lot that I don't understand, but the basic concept seems pretty similar, right? And they even have like the same words, except that they don't say it. I mean, like Yura and Nia sort of didn't seem to know the terms properly, but like now I feel like playing Mahjong. Basically, is what I want to say. Now I feel like playing Mahjong. Do you guys know how to play Mahjong? Do we have 4 people here who do we have 3 people in chat who knows how to play Mahjong? If we do, we might end the stream like playing a little bit of Mahjong. How's that sound? At the end of last stream, we played Type Racer. At the end of this stream, it might be fun to play a bit of Mahjong, completely unrelated to what we're doing. I just feel like playing a bit of Mahjong. But I suck. Okay, just saying I suck. Raise your hand in chat if you know how to play Mahjong. Do like a no. Look at this. Let me see. Do this. Copy paste that. I do, but not the same Mahjong like the one you played. What do you mean? Like you know how to play? So is it Hong Kong that Mahjong that you know, or is it some Russian dude, or is it like a Japanese Mahjong that you know how to play? I mean, the basic concept is pretty similar, isn't it? The basic concept is to sort of like get suits, is the English word for it, isn't it? Oh wait, did I delete Hisha's message? I didn't mean to delete his message. I'm sorry, Heesh. Not that one. This one. I'm sorry, Heesh. I'm sorry. Maybe I should set moderators. I didn't mean it. Heesh, I'm sorry. I tried to learn the other day, but my mind broke. Rummy Mahjong. Alright, yeah. Yeah. Weird ass thing. Yeah, we don't have enough people for a match. Don't worry about it. Preface was a bit long, but the future Miraijin event visitor from the future event was going to start to begin. At the headquarters of Tsukuyomori Gumi. Tsukuyomi, the Tsukuyomori residence. The dark secret organization Tsukuyomi, the Tsukuyomori residence. Yep. He's got. Did he get banned? I think I only removed the message. I thought I only removed the message. I don't think I banned him. Did I? I didn't. No, I didn't put him in timeout and I didn't hide him. I didn't do. I only removed the message. I think. I'm sorry, Heesh. Okay. Heesh is there. Okay. You didn't delete my message, you deleted Sasha Ivanovich's message. No, I deleted your message too. I deleted yours too. You said, damn it, I tried my hand at Mahjong once but didn't have anyone to teach me and failed to learn by myself. And that's what you typed and it's gone now, so I'm sorry about that. Keeping you guys on your toes, that's what I'm doing, yeah. 月割亭は、何これしくいの兵 Hold on, I need some water. Hold on. Let me get some water. Gotta mute myself. I might forget to unmute myself. I mean, I hope I don't, but hold on. Okay, I'm back. What did you type, Lo? I mean, normally it shouldn't eat because there's so few people watching this stream. It shouldn't eat normally. The grounds was surrounded. It was a traditional and Japanese house surrounded by a plaster wall. Is it plaster wall? A Japanese home with wall. Okay, that makes it sound stupid. I mean, all homes will have a wall. High humidity. Have paper walls. Okay, this is asking a different thing than this one. What are the walls surrounding Japanese homes made of? Is it mortar, plaster, or stucco? Clay walled house. Wall. Paper wall. Star spaces. Wall. Shoji wall. Interior wall is not it. Smart sliding walls. No, that's not it. Doesn't have what I want. So useless. It did. Oh, I've had my chats yeeted before here. Really? Typing solitaire to see if it gets yeeted. What does it mean to type solitaire? Interesting. Somebody tried typing Mahjong games, but I mean, I see your comment saying Mahjong games. Is that what got yeeted? What is going on? What is? Do you guys know what I'm talking about here? Japanese home with wall. So like these walls, but like these homes, but then they have walls on the outside. Like these, they have walls here. Traditional Japanese house. I wonder how it feels living in one of these. You know, like there's a part of me that sort of wonders how it feels to live in one of these, but then there's another part of me that goes like, I don't need all this space, honestly. Like right now, the place where I live, I rarely leave my room, basically. Like I leave my room only to go downstairs get food and shit. So honestly, I don't need all this space. What do you need all this space for? It's just, why? This is a lot of space. But then like there's a part of me that sort of like wants to try living here. Just the weeb in me, I suppose that's when people go to dokans, right? They go to dokan, they enjoy the hot springs, they enjoy the atmosphere. I suppose I do want to go to a dokan one day. When Japan opens back up, man. When it opens back up. Google Mahjong games. Kept trying Discord? Discord gets yeeted? Seriously? That's hilarious. That's hilarious. Are you serious? Or is it working because I'm the streamer, just because it's my channel? that might be the case. Interesting. Taishi has never touched grass since COVID-19 started. What are you talking about? I never touch grass. Who would touch grass? Okay, look, honestly, when was the last time you touched grass? Think about it. Think about it. Touching grass implies that you go outside and then you lean down and you touch the grass on the ground. Why would you do that? No one does that. Only children do that because they're playing and they trip. And they're like, and then they touch the grass, right? And then they're fine. I mean, not that I'm saying touch grass is what stopped them crying, but Normal grown-ass people wouldn't go touch grass. What's happening? What are you talking about? Discord worked for Luis. There you go. I just touched grass last night. How? Why? What are you talking about? Okay, like food ingredients doesn't count. Okay, if it's like, oh, because I touched like green onions and I was cooking, like that doesn't count. Okay. Or it's like or it's like, oh, I touched like cabbage. It doesn't count. Okay. I laid down on the road 2 days ago because it's my work. Okay, well, okay. I mean, in that case, then nothing for me to say. Nothing for me to say. Okay, you win la. You win la. Okay. In those days, walls of houses were made of woven bamboo plastered with earth on both sides. That doesn't explain. I'll just go with plaster then. Wall plaster. 素人目にもよく手入れされていることがわかる見事な日本庭園を上しているですよね。用している。駐車場も広く、大格の高級車が止まっていることも多い。これぞヤクザ大親分の邸宅といった風格だ。都心部にこれだけの敷地を確保できるというのがすでにやばい。So I guess all the strangers have moved out by then. So if it looks so nice and it's got like a big parking lot and everything, it's got like high class cars coming in. I guess all the strangers moved out. They're not living in the garden anymore. Okay. I too touched grass yesterday. Well, what is your reason for touching grass? Tell me. Thinking about it, like you have to explain yourself now when you're saying that you touch grass, because normal people do not touch grass. I mean, I say that as if like you guys are not normal people. I'm sorry about that. But but like like you would normally need a reason to touch grass. That's not, whatever. It was a traditional Japanese house surrounded by wall plaster, well maintained, well kept, even. Well kept, even to layman's eyes. With a Japanese garden that was immaculately kept, even to a layman's eyes. I needed to put dirt down. What does that mean? I don't understand what it means to put dirt down. Like you picked it up and then so you had to put it down? I'm confused. If I had set it up, this would be where I'll do like dun 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 the sound, but I don't understand. You calling me a normie? Lol. Since when have you not been a normie? You have a fucking girlfriend. Fuck off with you, man. You've always been a normie, man. Traditional Japanese walls does not contain plaster, but too modern. I don't know. Plaster. 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 Fuck it, it's plaster. We're moving on. Chushajo mo hiroku. Had a spacious parking lot. Had plenty of parking space. It had a massive, very spacious parking lot that was often occupied by expensive cars owned by visitors. Expensive cars. I work at a hardware store. We sell dirt, and I was helping a lady put dirt in her yard. Ah, I see. Eh? That still doesn't explain it. Because you worked at a store. Why are you helping a lady in her yard? Did you follow the lady home? Did you leave the store? You just close the store, like, oh, there's a lady who needs my help. You close the store, you help bring the dirt to the lady's yard, and you put it in her yard for her. That sounds like a plot of a different kind of thing. No. It can't be. You're pulling my leg. It's okay, Taishi. I'm pretty sure someone is making VTinder for VTubers eventually. I keep saying this. The VTinder would not work. It would not. And even if there was a thing, I would not participate. Very spacious parking lot. これぞヤクザ親分の邸宅だった風格。Everything about it screamed fit the image of the residents of an influential Yakuza boss. Louise's reply to the whole thing just now is Valentine's Day is coming up. Fuck off. Fuck off. All your friends are girls. That's something I'm never gonna forget. That's something I'm gonna hold against you forever. Fuck off. 東進部にこれだけの敷地を確保できるというのがすでにやばい。The fact of just being able to secure such a massive property in the middle within the metropolitan area was more than impressive. Lost and enter any lady's house. V-Tinder is not a thing. Let's keep the stream safe for work. I don't know how safe for work my streams usually are. I don't think they're entirely safe for work. その月森邸の薄暗い地下室でパソコンのディスプレイの、明かりを頼りにババアが怪しげな工作をしていた。電子レンジサイズのその機械にはよくわからない、ケーキがゴテゴテついていて、配線基板はむき出し。緑と赤のランプが不規則に点滅している。不規則。Hold on, just getting some water. Was underneath this property, Baba was in a dark room, in a dimly lit room. Underneath this property, Baba was tinkling with something. Something suspicious looking. It's this dark room. In a dark room, illuminated solely by the displays by the display of her computers and various screens and computers. Okay, this sentence might not be as good as I thought. In a dark room underneath this property, illuminated solely by the display of various screens and computers, Baba was tinkling with something. With something suspicious looking. The light of the monitors and screens surrounding her revealed it to be a mass of gauges microwave-sized mass of gauges and naked wires. Naked wires and okay, maybe the wire shouldn't be naked. It does say haisen kiban wa mukidashi. Right? Mukidashi means sort of like it's bared. It's bare to the eye. But I feel like the word naked wire means something else. It just means if you touch it and you die. So maybe that's not quite right. Red and green lights blinked at irregular intervals every now and then in no particular pattern. No obvious pattern. Okay. Live wire, exposed wire. I mean, no, live wire is something else entirely. Exposed wire. Okay, I mean, I suppose all of these look terrifying. They look I suppose exposed wires, massive gauges, wires, and exposed circuit boards. Yeah, I'll leave this as this. I'll leave this as is. Let's do that. Have I told you guys that I used to do sort of when I was in middle school? Like I joined this sort of like, what was it? I don't remember what the name is, but it was a thing. It was a sort of like a club, like an after-school club, where like we basically got to play with electronics. Like they had like breadboards. I don't know if you guys know what breadboards are. Is that the term for it? Yeah, these things. We had breadboards, and then we had wires to stick into this, like copper wires, stick into this, and then stick to other things, and then so you can like stick transistors into here and other things into here, and then so you can sort of connect it up to LEDs and like a power source, things like that. So I was in a club in middle school that sort of played with this, and like I made, like at the time, McDonald's, like the kids toy, they were selling like this like Ferris wheel. It was this big thing. It was like a McDonald's Ferris wheel. I don't know if it was something like this. Something like this. I think it was something like, I don't remember exactly. I think it was something like this. So I made it my project to make this turn with a motor. I don't remember how I did it anymore. It's all forgotten by now. But yeah, basically I attached this to like a motor, and then so there was like on and on-off switch, and like so this would turn, and then like I used the breadboard and everything. It was pretty fun. It's pretty fun. I really liked it. And so so this reminds me of that, because that sort of club or class, was it a class? I don't remember. Started off with like simple circuits, right? So the simplest circuits when using breadboards is a power source, the wires, and then an LED light, right? So red and green LED lights. So yeah. So Tashi was in heaven school. Not only did he walk around with a calculator in his chest pocket, he also had electronic boards in his back pocket. I'm surprised you remember the thing about the calculator. Nah, I stopped doing the calculator thing around 3rd grade, I think. And then just a sort of middle school. So. Yosh. 工具を使って、ネジを締めているババの背後のソファにはセーターに、G パンツ型のクリスが仰向けに寝そべり、忍者をコレクションするスマホゲーをしていた。自分に似ている金髪ポニテ壁画忍者がお気に入りらしい。Behind her, Chris was splayed out. 仰向けに寝そべる。寝そべる。寝そべ、lie sprawled, lying. Sprawled on her back. On a sofa. Behind the grandma lolly, tightening screws with her tools was Chris, who was lying sprawled on her back on a sofa. On a sofa, sprawled on her back. Maybe this. It's like sprawled on her back on a sofa, wearing a sweater and G-punk. That's jeans, right? Jeans. Dungarees. What the fuck is dungarees? Jeans pants. なるほどね。Sweater and jeans. Does that go together? I mean, not that I would know. I don't have any fashion sense whatsoever. I mean, I suppose anything goes with jeans, doesn't it? Talking about jeans, I was so annoyed. You know why? Yesterday, I was so annoyed. Like, well, it's not something that happened yesterday, but like basically, okay, look, I'm gonna have 2 pairs of pants. It's a weird way to start off this thing, but it's true. I only have 2 pairs of pants. I'm talking about like long pants to wear when going out, right? I have 2 pairs. One pair, it tore like over my thigh, the thigh area, because sort of like when you sit down, so that's the area that gets creased, right? So it tore there. So and then like I was still wearing it because whatever, it's fine. It's a bit torn, but whatever, just whatever. And then the other pair sort of tore like the last week, like it tore like, how to explain? Hi Dominic, this is a weird time for you to come in. This is a weird time for you to come in. But the back. So the other pair just sort of tore like there. Don't know why. So then I was like, oh fuck it now. Okay, fine. I have to go buy pants. I don't want to go buy pants. This is so annoying because I have to go all the way to like a faraway place in Hong Kong to buy pants. So like, cause I don't like wearing like tight pants. I like wearing like khaki pants. It's sort of what I wear. And I don't know where to get like this color. Like I actually like this color. Like but I don't know where to get it. So I was like, oh fuck it now. Like so for a few days I was actually like going out and just wearing just ripped pants because I can't be bothered. I only have 2 pants. I only have 2 pairs, and they're both ripped anyways. It's not like anyone's gonna care. Not like anyone's gonna whatever, man. It's I couldn't care less. But this fact still stands that they're torn, and now I don't have any proper pair of pants to wear when I go outside the house. So I can't. But it's fine if it's torn and I just go downstairs to get my food and come back up, right? It's 10 minutes, whatever. It's a bit weird if I wear this like when I go visit family, right? like my grandma's place or something. So I was like, fine, I guess I need pants, you know. And so like the other day, something weird happened with my phone, where like I think the SIM card it got dislodged or something. I mean, I didn't know that was the cause. Like all I knew was that my phone wouldn't call anymore. I couldn't call from my phone anymore. Like it could still pick up Wi-Fi, but I couldn't call from the phone. I couldn't take any calls. There was no data, mobile data, and I was like, what is wrong with my phone? I don't know. So I had to bring it to the store yesterday. I brought it to the store, and then the guy used like the sharp thing. He poked it into the phone, and he took out the tray with the SIM card and with the SD card, and he put it back in, and it worked. So it was like, oh, he was like, did you drop the phone recently? And I was like, not that I can remember, but maybe, clearly. So now it works fine. So basically, that's the reason why I left the house like all the way over there instead of just like getting food, right? So I went all the way outside, and then on my way back, I saw a Uniqlo. So I saw a Uniqlo store, and I was like, okay, let's see if they have pants for me. So I went in, and then I bought a pair of pants. And I haven't tried it. I mean, I tried it in the store. I mean, it fits fine. That's fine. I don't actually like it very much, the pair that I bought, because like I really like wearing like cargo pants, right? But then the one that I bought had like an elastic band at the bottom. This is my first. I'm not sure I like it. I mean, I'm like, it's in my laundry basket right now. I tore off all the tags. I put it in, so I'm gonna wash it the next time I do my laundry, and I'm gonna try wearing it for a while, see if it grows on me. Otherwise, I mean, I don't really. I'm not sure I like that there are elastic bands at the bottom. So basically, that's my completely unrelated story about pants. I'm glad Dominic can understand. Why did you suddenly start using an Indian accent in the middle of the story? I don't know. I just randomly do accents. It just comes out, man. It just does, right? You know how sometimes my Chinese accent comes out. I mean, I wouldn't say that, I wouldn't put it as comes out. It makes it sound like that's my normal accent, which is not. Normally I just speak like this, but it just when I'm like a bit more chill, then sometimes I speak like this. Sometimes I speak, well, it's not when I'm more chill, it's when I want to play it up, I suppose. When I want to play it up, then I speak like this. Yeah, cause it's funnier. Cause I'm Chinese, right? I'm Chinese, so I can be racist against Chinese people because I am Chinese, like this, so I speak like this sometimes. I don't know where I'm going with this. If I actually play Mahjong ever, I'm definitely gonna do it with a Chinese accent, man. Definitely. I mean, it's not just a Chinese accent. I'm actually gonna say the words in Chinese because I don't know how. Because that's the proper way to say it, right? That's the proper way to say all those words, right? Like qi, right? And then like pong, and like what's the other one? Gong, right? And then the tiles are like 1萬2萬3萬4萬5萬6萬7萬9萬, right? And then there's tong and there's saw. This is the proper way to say those names. So if I ever play Mahjong, it's definitely gonna have lots of Cantonese in it. You have been watching Steven's videos. I do watch his videos, but it's not like, dude, it's not like I copy his accent, man. Like that is literally the accent. That is literally the way to speak, I love this video. I'm glad to see like the emotional damage sort of making the rounds on the internet these days. I love that one. Alright, let me see. 忍者をコレクションする忍者をコレクションするスマホゲーム。コレクションする。Behind the grandma lolly tightening screws of her tools was Chris, who was lying sprawled on her back on the sofa, wearing a sweater and jeans. She was currently playing a smartphone game, a mobile game, where you collect ninjas. Apparently, her favorite was the one with blonde hair and blue eyes, just like herself. Okay. So this was an easy one. That's the thing. That's literally the accent we speak. I watch this video too much. The point is I'm gonna speak like that to my girlfriend on the phone. Wait, you speak with the same accent? Like, I would imagine you would have a different accent if you're Malaysian or if you're Indonesian or whatever, right? Like, wouldn't you have like an Indonesian accent or a Malaysian accent? Why would you have a Chinese accent? This is interesting. That's an interesting question to ask. I imagine this is probably like a reference to Kankole or something, right? Okay, let me see. ついに完成した。That's my best effort. Take it or leave it. I have finally finished. I am finally done. Same with Hispanic accent. I'm around people who have Hispanic accents. I end up speaking with one sometimes. Fair enough. Ever seen Uncle Roger? That's literally how they speak when we want to be racist to our own people. I mean, it's... Oh, okay, Malaysian Chinese. Oh, so it's basically the same then. Basically the same, huh? I mean, because I feel like Uncle Roger's accent is pretty much the same as, say, Stephen He's accent. It's all just Chinese, It's all just Chinese, lah. Probably because there are too many Chinese, and they live in all the Southeastern Asian country. That's how it is. Baba が最後のネジを閉め、スイッチを入れると、ランプがすべて緑色に点灯し、鈍い駆動音を上げ始める。After Baba put in the last screw and turned on her machine, all the lights turned green and it gave off a low it gave off a low whirl. How would you describe, say, your computer turning on? We Chinese all the same, leh? Interesting you should say that, because we don't use le in Cantonese. We don't use this in Cantonese. Portuguese is my first language, but I find speaking with Russian accent easiest for some reason. Alright, interesting. I guess. I can't really do a Russian accent. It slips really quickly. Let me try. What is something to say? I need like a trigger to turn to speak into Russian. Russian captcha. Is there? No, not captcha. What is that word for the thing that you use? Not captcha. Copy pasta. CS:GO. Let me see. Forgive English. I am Russian. I come to study clothing and fashion at American University. I am here little time and I am very hard stressed. I am gay also, and it's very difficult for me. I am also very religious person. I never asked to be gay with other men before, but after I am in America 6 weeks, I am my friend together. He is gay also. He was show me American fashion, and then we are kids. Okay, not this one. Not, is there a better copy? Is there a better copy pasta? That one was too gay. No. I feel nothing, but that man, he scares me. This is my best attempt at Russian accent. I cannot do better. You need to roll the R more. I do not know how to roll my tongue. I can roll the tongue separately, like, but it is much difficult to roll it in the middle of a word. Hum. It gave off a low hum as all the lights turned green. Tento, yeah. Love the Russian accent. Thank you. It's so bad. I can also do like a terrible, I can also do like a terrible, German accent. This one, I don't know where I picked it up from, but this is German. Is this even German? I don't know. You tell me. It's German Chinese now. Oh my god. Oh my god. I'm getting confused. Is there a German copy pasta? I cannot read this. It is in German. Yeah, let's not do this. Let's not this. We probably shouldn't do this. We probably shouldn't do this. Let's move on. Mad scientist さながらの高笑いをするババアにクリスはスマホにらんだまま上の空で尋ねた。上の空。上の空。Still staring at her phone, Chris asked absent-mindedly. This is perfect. It is a very good German accent, actually. Thank you. Thank you. So basically, basically the accents I can do, which is to varying degrees of proficiency, German, Indian, and Chinese. Funnily enough, I actually can't do a Japanese accent. Probably because I understand the languages too well, so it doesn't work. After Baba put in the last screw and turned on her machine. No, I can't do it. I can't do it. It because I know both languages so well. It doesn't work. It doesn't work. Like I all that comes to mind is how frustrated I am. How frustrated I feel when I see like Japanese VTubers fail at reading English. Oh, that's all that comes to mind. So funnily enough, I can't do a Japanese accent. But my favorite accent is the Chinese one. Is the Chinese one. Kansai Ben, please. Muli. Muli. Would you finish? 何が完成したの？聞いて驚くがよい。タイムマシンじゃ。Listen, listen and be surprised. It'll knock your socks off. Okay, that sounds weird. That sounds weird. なんでやねん。おめえ日本語ええやん。敵。無理でしょ。無理があるだろ。無理があるだろ。I can't really hear Japanese accents or differentiate. Really? Well, I mean, okay, understandable when it comes from Louise. As in, like, when it comes from someone who isn't as familiar with the language, then understandable if you can't hear it, if you can't differentiate between accents. But as Lo put their lines, the lines they put, that's the way they say things. So, funnily, it is like an interesting thing because, sorry, when you say accents in English, it's sort of, it means sort of a different thing from accents in Japanese. You have to think about it. The word itself means different things, right? Because in English, when you say accent, you're thinking of, say, American and British accent, right? Like if you speak like a British, this is how you speak. This is a terrible British accent, but this is my attempt at a British accent. And then this is sort of like me saying the same, me going back to my normal accent, right? This is what, so the accent is more of like an inflection, right? Like where your voice goes up, goes down, and how fast you speak between letters, but you say the same thing, right? When you talk about accents in Japanese, you don't actually say the same thing, right? Because like what Lo put there, なんでやねん。なんでやねん。This is Osaka. But normal people will say, なんで。なんで? Okay, I need the marks, or else it just looks weird to me. So this is Osaka, right? But normal people would just say, なんで? なんでですか? Right? This is what people will actually say. So, like, when you talk about accents in Japanese, they say different things. Actually, what they actually say is different. And then, of course, it has like the different inflections also, right? So, the inflections are there too. But like, it's sort of an interesting thing. Did you know Takanashi Kiara learned Kansai band before Tokyo Japanese? I have heard that before. Yes, that's why she is Uchi, right? Accent versus dialect. We have that in Germany too. Germans often don't speak textbook German either. There you go. Fair enough. Fair enough. See ya there. Lois is putting all the like cliche Osaka phrases here, man. If there's someone here who actually understands Osaka Japanese, they'll be very, very offended, I imagine. Listen and be surprised. A time machine. I made a time machine. Oh, cool. A time 軸忍術忍術A time. Wait, huh? Time control ninjutsu? I'm just gonna leave this as ninjutsu. Fuck off. Fuck off. If you don't know what ninjutsu is, go back and start Weeb 101 again. Chris が叫び、スマホを掘り出して羽を着た。Threw her smartphone away and leaped up, shouting. There's that pronunciation in Japanese in which you use a low and then high intonation in the two last syllables and gives the impression that you're an expert in the subject. I'm not sure what you're talking about there. ようわからん。I didn't know that about Kiara. I'm nowhere good with Japanese, but even I suspect a dialect from that region when she spoke. Yeah, I mean, she speaks with like a pretty distinct dialect. Yeah.軸忍術ではないですね。なんだよ、軸忍術って。ジトン？Fuck me! How am I supposed to translate this? No, it's not. Time control ninjas. What even is that? Sweet. How am I supposed to translate this? I have an idea. He. Naruto Wiki. English Wiki. Fine. Naruto Wiki. You know what? Sure. Let's do that. Narutopedia. Search. Katon. Fire release. Fire release. Katon. Fire style. One of the 5 basic nature transformations. Fire release is commonly affiliated to the tiger hand seal. Time release. Okay, this is definitely gonna need a footnote, man. This is definitely gonna need a footnote. Where? Footnote. There we go. Reference to the 5 basic nature transformations, such as Katon and Suitong from Naruto. Link. Done. I mean, there's no proper way to translate Katon and Suitong, so they're good enough. Time release. Zawarudo! I mean, technically we have Zawarudo in this series, right? Kaburagi's power, she basically stops time. And she's the only one who can move when time is stopped. So technically, her power is already Zawarudo. You now have power. Thanks, Lo. クリスは満足げに油汚れまみれの手を布で振っているババの背後でそわそわと機械を覗き込む。As Baba wiped her grease-streaked hands, on a cloth, beaming with self-satisfaction, Chris そわそわと機械を覗き込む。How should we do this? そわそわ means you're restless, like, so like you can't wait for something, you're excited for something, yeah. So she そわそわと機械を覗き込む. She's sort of peeking over Babaの背後, right? So this is behind Baba. そわそわと機械を this is the machine 覗き込む, sort of peek at the machine. So she is behind Baba and she's restlessly peeking over, well, presumably over her shoulder, right? Or over her head, maybe, depending on how short she is. She's peeking at this, she's peeking at the machine. Chris, so listlessly. Is a better word than this? Because it can mean without liveliness. Yeah, that's definitely not correct. Sort of like not paying. Busily. You know what? Why don't I do this? See if they have anything good to say. Restlessly. Listlessly was incorrect. I was thinking of restlessly. Restlessly. Wonder how do you categorize time as an element? Like for shadow, you can categorize that as a darkness element. I mean, time is not an element. It just isn't. You know what elements? You know what? There are there are two main schools of thought with regards to elements, right? The Grecian one, the Apostoles, Aristotle, the Aristotle one, and then the Chinese one, the Greek one, and then the Chinese one, right? Like the difference is very interesting. Like the Greek elements, there are four, right? Fire, water, earth, and air. The Chinese one, there are 5, right? Metal, water, wood, fire, and earth. So, metal is basically metal and wood, basically. So they basically split earth. They didn't split earth. But hold on. Yeah. Like, there's no air in the Chinese one. There's no air. They have metal, wood, and earth. So like in either case, time is not an element, because what an element is, right? An element. So the concept of these elements is they're saying that everything of this world is composed of these elements, right? So like these fill up the universe. So basically, I wouldn't say that they're matter, because back then they didn't fully understand the difference between sort of like matter, like matter as in like solids, liquids, and gases. I mean, I guess the word matter is more sort of all-encompassing. Yeah. But like so these are elements. So time is not matter. So time is the passage of time. So it's sort of like, that's why time is its own dimension, right? It becomes the fourth dimension when you add in time. So time is a whole different thing altogether. So time is not an element, right? So you only have these four, basically. And of course, someone talks about the Fire Nation. Of course. So the thing about so mainly light novels, Japanese light novels mainly use these. They mainly use the Greek thing. Oh, they very rarely use. Off the top of my head, I don't think I can actually remember a light novel that uses the Chinese system. I mean, like, this is more like Pokemon. Pokemon would be more sort of like around, like would be here, but let's talk about that later. But like for light novels, they mainly use the Greek system, and then they add on the what you said, like light and dark. A lot of light novels, they add light and dark as if they're elements, which, you know, not really. I mean, like the way light novels do it, the light element is usually like it deals holy damage, right? And it's effective against the undead, right? And then the way they do dark is sort of like there are different ways they do it. Some of them do it sort of like it's like a debuff, and then some of them or it's sort of like the dark sort of it cancels other people's spells, or it's like a shadow kind of thing, right? Either way, you will notice that the dark and light is not matter, right? It's sort of like an added concept. So it's sort of like it doesn't match the original thing. So that's sort of like how it is for light novels. Now going back to this about Pokemon, right? The concept that like you have elements that sort of are effective against other elements basically comes from the Chinese model, right? Here. Right. So like wood, insulting, destruction. I don't remember which is good against which, but basically it's sort of like something is good against something, and then something is weak against something else, right? So the whole Pokemon thing is basically, it's more from the Chinese side than the Greek side, basically. Except that, of course, in Pokemon they have a lot more sort of elements. They call it elements just because, you know, they're adding to this concept, but they're not actually elements. So yeah. So yeah, that's sort of like the interesting detour of the day. I don't know if it's interesting or not. Today Taishi is very smart with tuning concepts. You know, these are not they're originally not chuuni concepts, right? Technically, they're not. The Greek one was written by Aristotle. It's ancient science philosophy. And back then they combined philosophy and science together. So it's ancient science philosophy. So it's like the precursor to actual science. And then the Chinese one is sort of again similar. It's sort of like the way that the Chinese saw the world. So it's not actually chuuni. The anime thing sort of adopted those and made it their own, but it's more history than anything, really. History and science, really. So Taishi, what element are you? What does that mean? What does that mean? I don't understand. I mean, I can't be an element. What? I mean, it said that everything in the world is made of elements, but what? Maybe light novels add light and dark to represent yin and yang. If they do, then you would basically be having the Greek and the Chinese one sort of slapped together. So I mean, you know, authors do what authors do. You know, they can build whatever kind of world they want. So at some of them, I'm sure is yes. They add the light and dark as to represent the yin and yang. But like in the Chinese sort of like philosophy kind of thing, like yin and yang aren't elements either, right? They're sort of like the two sides to everything. So the elements are 5 elements, and then you have yin and yang, which is sort of the way that there's like 2 sides to everything. I love this philosophy tangent. I'm glad you do. Chris peeked over her shoulder, restlessly, excitedly, eagerly. I like eagerly. Eagerly peeked over her shoulder at the machine. 何それ何これ何なのこれhold on. Hold on. I'm gonna read it through once. 何それ何これ何なのこれタイムマシンなのこれ作り始めたのって3日前だよね。そんな簡単にできるの何これ何違う。何それ何これ何なのこれタイムマシンなのこれ作り始めたのって3日前だよね。そんな簡単にできるの時空間理論が分かっておればどうということはない。地球文明の科学力では証明困難な理論であっても、わしの故郷では教科書に載っている程度のものなのじゃ。Yes! さすが異世界人。おばあちゃんの知恵袋。偉い。かわいい。天才。Okay, now how do we do this? I had my fun. Now how do we do this? Huh? I feel like a prolonged huh would be too much. It would be like huh? But it's more like a surprise, like What? I feel like we would just go without it. If someone was speaking in English, they wouldn't do this. And I don't think there is I don't think there's a counterpart. I'd just go like, what is this? What is this? What is that? Nani sore, nani kore, nanna no kore. What is this? What is that? Nani sore, nani kore. What is this? What is that? What on earth is this? What on earth are those? I feel like that's not it. I feel like that meme doesn't belong here. What is this? What is that? Okay, the Japanese itself doesn't make sense. I've realized after struggling with this for a little while, I realized that the Japanese itself doesn't make sense because nani sore, nani kore. So sore means what is that? What is this? Right? But she's looking at the machine. If you're looking at this just one thing, you wouldn't say, what is that? What is this? Nanna no kore is sort of the last way of saying it, which is just another way of saying nani kore. Nani so here. Nani kore, nani kore, nanna no kore. It's the exact same thing. Good on you, Japanese, for having different ways of saying different things, but we don't really have that in English, do we? What is this? What is that? What on earth are those? No, I mean, those is plural, okay? Those is plural. What in the living frick is this? I'll take that idea. Let's explore that idea to the end. Obviously, she wouldn't say frick. So, what on earth is that? I feel like no, it doesn't work. Because like the question, what on earth is that? Which is basically what your suggestion is, just like using different words. What on earth is that? Is sort of like something that people would say by itself, without a whole lot of other repetitions in other different ways. What is this? Let's do this. I'll just go there. I'll just simplify it, I think. What is this? Really? It's a time machine? Huh? You started 3 days ago, right? Is that easy to make one? I think we'll do this. Basically, a Japanese sentence is exaggerating the question, right? Yes, exactly. It is exaggerating through repetition. I like the repetition. It really emphasizes how much she is flabbergasted. Exactly. So I guess the way we sort of carry it over is sort of this. This is all I have, I suppose. What is this? Really? It's a time machine? Huh? You started 3 days ago, right? It's that easy to make one? I think that's pretty much all I got. That's all I got. Yeah. Because she wouldn't say holy hell. She is a high school student. You understand? She is a high school student. High school students do not say holy hell. I mean, they might have a long time ago, but that's... I may not be young anymore, but at least I know that much. I know that kids nowadays don't say that. I mean, I probably shouldn't say that, because if I'm to actually make it where, if I'm to actually adopt this sentence as something that kids would say nowadays, they would use a lot of weird words like no cap, which I don't know. I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that. Nuh-uh. Nuh-uh. I don't. 時空間理論が分かっておればどうということはない。Indeed, that's right. It is indeed. This is nothing if you properly understand the principles of time-space. Of the time-space continuum. It might be hard to explain the principles based on scientific understanding, the level of scientific of this world, but it's simple enough that the textbooks and it's covered in the textbooks in my home country. Oh god, no cap. JK, well, let's go for sheesh. What's that? A time machine? No cap, it's not easy to make. Oh my god. Oh my god. No. What even is sheesh, man? Look, I have major issues with the sheesh thing, man. Like why is it like sheesh? It's sort of like sheesh. Why'd you do that? It's sort of like sheesh used to be like a thing for for exasperation, wasn't it? Like, sheesh, stop it. Like, but now, what's with the weird arm thing that they do now? And then why did they have to make it like a high pitched thing, which is like sheesh? Like, why does it have to be long? Like, what the fuck is going on there, man? I don't understand, and I don't want to understand. People are stupid. The people are stupid too, but kids are stupid too. Don't do that. Now I'm just a grumpy old man. Grumpy old man ranting about the language of the children. Oh my god. Yes. Amazing. Oba-chanの知恵袋. Bag full of wisdom. I have to be with them every day. Send help. Bye, Luis. It was nice knowing you. Oba-chan. Oh my god. Yes! All the world is army. Sasuga. How to do Sasuga? I think I'll keep this as is, Sasuga, but this one is Oba-chan no 知恵袋. how to explain this? 英語 Grandma's bag of wisdom. So it's sort of like this is like so this phrase sort of like it's sort of figuratively says that like all grandmas have like a little bag of wisdom of the wisdom that they've accrued over their life, because they're advanced in years, and so they're just wise. It's old people just by the length of their lives, but by the years that they live there, they're wise and they're smart and they have ideas. So that's sort of like this is figuratively what this is referring to. So おばあちゃんの知恵袋, right? So it's grandma's bag of wisdom, but it's not. You don't say it like that in English, do you? You don't. So grandma's bag of wisdom. Bag of stories. That's a thing. This is all just from Japanese stuff. Yeah, no. Let's do that, maybe. Right. Good job. Amazing job. Not a good job. An amazing job. So cute. Genius. Oh my god, yes! All the others are amazing. Granny's always the smartest. Amazing job. So cute. You're a genius. Something like that, I guess. To answer the question, where did the oh my god come from? Are you adding a slang to show her youth? It's sort of because this. It's awkward in English. Like in Japanese, like her suddenly saying like yes when she's speaking Japanese sort of helps to give like it's sort of like it accentuates her excitement, right? It's a bit of a punch because it's the random English in the Japanese, but in English it doesn't really like it. Yes is yes, right? So it doesn't really have it lacks a sort of punch to it. So so I add this to sort of give it that little bit of an accent, basically. And Yura just screamed into my ears. Is she playing her thing now? Is she playing a radio station now? Is that what's happening? Oh, she is. She's live. There you go. Well, don't worry. You're never gonna hear me screaming into your ears, cause I ain't playing no horror games. Ha! クリスはババを持ち上げ、高い高いして遊んでいる。なお嘘である。ババが作ったのはタイムマシンではない。ランプが光るだけのガラクタだ。Chris hoisted Baba into the air and Takai. What is Takai? swung her round and round in celebration. Of course, what Baba said had been a complete lie. What she had made was not a time machine, but simply a pile of junk that with blinking lights, basically. Okay, I think we're gonna call it here for today, because this is too long to do in 10 minutes. So I think we're gonna end it here for today. Yeah. Taka's eating the baby. I mean, I wouldn't. That's technically kind of right. That's technically kind of right. Wait, hold on. How long? I just remembered. I totally forgot. We said we were gonna play Mahjong. Oh yeah. Oh lol. Oh boy. I mean, I guess most people don't actually let go of the baby like this. Most people it's like this. But anyways, how long does the Mahjong game last? Mahjong. Can we do it in like 10 minutes? 10 minutes in Type Racer. That sounds fun too. Yeah, okay, let's not do this. Let's do like a proper Mahjong stream sometime. No, I'm good. No, thank you. Okay, how do I set it up again? Race your friends. Invite people. Here we go. There you go. That's the invite link. Let's play a little bit of Type Racer. Low entered and then left. Why you leave? Why you leave? Let's play. It might be fun to make this like a usual thing that we do. Come on, only low? Come join, come join. Gotta confirm email first. Oh, okay, okay. Take your time. Take your time. I am using phone. Phone users are noobs. Give 1 minute and trying to draw at the same time. Okay, artists are amazing. Oh wait, it started. It started. Ah! Darn it. Anna Karenina. Oh my god. Were we not doing like an anime thing? I thought we were doing an anime thing. No, let's do an anime thing. Do this one instead. 65 is pretty good, right? I mean, for normal people. No matter how much you bleed, and even if your tears run dry, you stick to it. That's what a knight stands for. Let me do it again. No matter how much you bleed, and even if your tears run dry, you stick to it. That's what a knight stands for. We have to wait for new people? It automatically started last time. So weird. Alright. 2, 1, go. Damn it. Hundred, yeah. Ah, 7 deadly sins. That makes sense. $53, $51. Low, you dropped 65 to 51. What happened? Why are the lines so short? 3, 2, 1. All right. An apology is a promise to do things differently next time and to keep the promise. That makes sense. Loho, you're 51 again. Why? What happened to your 65? Why are they all so short? They're all really, really short. I want like longer ones. They're more fun, right? Damn it! Win or lose, looking back and learning from your experience is a part of life. 101 again? Yep. Not bad, not bad. Lois ahead. No, Lois fell behind. Lo fell behind! Is the other person Heish? Is that you, Heish? Yeah. Lo keeps falling behind. Lo, come on. You're a real-time translator, aren't ya? That was so much fun. I can barely contain myself. I can become even stronger. My body still moves and I can't feel any pain. Okay, anyway. Damn it. So much fun. I can barely contain myself. I can become even stronger. My body still moves and I can't feel any pain. Actually, I'm so excited. And I can feel my strength welling up within me. 90. It's terrible. That's terrible. One Punch Man. That was so much fun. I can barely contain myself. I can become even stronger. My body still moves, and I can't feel any pain. Actually, I'm so excited I can feel strength swelling up within me. Oh, you finally won, Lo. Good job. so much shade I'm throwing at Lo. I'm sorry, Lo. Fat fingers. I'm on mobile at 4 a.m. I'll pass on tirade. I understand the feelings of the weak. Law of the world is survival of the fittest. It's how the weak are weeded out. It just means those people that died were too weak. It's only natural for the weak to perish. Sounds like something I would say. Tongue in cheek, of course. I don't understand the feelings of the weak. The law of the world is survival of the fittest. It's how the weak are weeded out. It just means those people that died were too weak. It's only natural for the weak to perish. Whoa. Whoa. Hey, good job, Lo. Good job. Nice. We got it back up. All right, last one. And then we're ending the stream. One last one. $69. Nice. Holy help myself. The translation of this line, it's shit. This translation is shit. Whatever. 111. Nice. Only I can help myself, and in the future, I can make up for all my misfortunes and change the world into a place where there is no irrational discrimination. And that's why there's no way in hell I can die here. The translation is weird. Not very good, but anyways. Hey, not bad. Not bad. Pretty good to you too also. Alright, that's it. That's it for this, and that's it for today's stream. Thank you for watching. I kept typoing and deleting. Lo, do you know about this? Alright, you know you can delete like an entire word at once. So if you press Control and delete, deletes the entire word. See if that helps you. Alright then, thank you guys for watching the stream, and thank you for playing Type Racer with me. And I'll see you again some other time. And enjoy Yura's screaming, I guess is all I can say. Y'all have a nice day. And if it's nighttime, if it's morning, 4 a.m. morning, I hope you get some good sleep. Alright then, bye guys. チャオチャオ。お疲れ様でした。